From movies to multiplayer, from the big screen to the game screen, I'm your host, Caesar,
I'm Isaac.
Lorenzo?
and welcome to the Real Level Podcast. This episode is going to be a special episode because we have spooky season coming up on us. Halloween, a couple days away, gentlemen. I
Yeah.
think this episode we're going to talk everything horror, some stuff, not a lot. I mean, obviously we don't want people getting too spooked out. So Isaac's going to give us a little refresher. Stop and here, there, stop, listen. Everything's cool now. We're going to talk about some other things,
Right.
but
You're safe now. It's okay.
yeah. But as of right now, I'm going to jump into something that we have been waiting for. Um, we're going to dive into some heavy hitter news. First up, the series that is digging deep into the rot of Stephen King's most cursed town, Derry, Maine, and that is the show It Welcome to Derry. This show, I think it was released yesterday, but it's not just like a rehash of the movies. This is a prequel series set decades before the Losers Club, specifically, I think in 1962. What makes this so compelling, though, is that we're finally going to see the town's dark history, the stuff that was only hinted at in the books, those horrifying historical interludes that Mike Hanlon read about as an adult. We're talking about the deep-seated racism, social unrest, and historical tragedies that Pennywise feeds on. In this episode, I was very pleased, but also appalled and shocked that the way it ended, but also the way it began, and seeing the new cast and the new cast members in the show, it ended up really, really good. I think they really set the nail on it. What do you think, Lorenzo?
Yeah, it was super cool. I kind of think probably like a lot of people will probably be a little turned off because I didn't even really like market it at all. Like the only reason
Oh,
I found out about
Yeah.
it because I was, you watch HBO and they have the little trailers and stuff like that. But outside of that, I would have known. And yeah, I just thought it was on last night, decided to watch it, and it's crazy. Like you'd think probably like since it's not the movie,
Yeah.
yeah.
it might dip in quality as far as like probably the characters and just having to stretch a Pennywise narrative for that long.
Hmm.
Obviously, it's just the first episode, but
Right.
I think just from like the structure of a pilot, I thought it was pretty cool, and just yeah, characters that they introduced.
So
All right.
is is this considered canon to like the movies?
It is. It is. It's set way before the Losers Club even existed, so it's set decades back. I wouldn't even say decades, like in the 60s.
Yeah,
Um, basically, it
like
follows
27
a
years. That's
yeah,
it's
yeah, it follows like a young girl, and it follows a bunch of kids. The young girl is experiencing these things after some kid disappeared when he was running away from Derry,
Hmm.
and the whole plot synopsis is like it's kind of crazy because it's very dark, it's very graphic. The way the intro opened up, firstly, was insane because you have a pregnant woman pushing out a freaking demonic baby,
oh
and
spoilers.
sorry, but but from what I've seen, it's very violent, very gory, especially when the monsters
On the
then
jump.
take full effect.
Yeah.
I can say the ending, Lorenzo, I'm pretty sure
Spoilers.
you were just as shocked as I was
Yeah,
during
yeah,
that moment.
and yeah. Since we
Yeah.
have like kind of said spoilers.
Yeah.
Uh,
But it's
it
like
is yeah, it goes there pretty fast, like with the tone of it wanted to. It's like no, we still got that kind of like fucked up. Anything can happen, you know,
right.
Yeah,
type
we
of
still got the grit and
scares.
everything.
Yeah. So really good
Yeah.
first pilot.
It sounds
Yeah.
like it because
First episode.
my only experience with the It reboot like universe is the first part of the reboot, which was like the first movie, and I really enjoyed that movie a lot. I heard pretty good things about part two as well, but I just never had the opportunity to watch it. But I've always like really wanted to like dive into it because I saw part one, so I figured I'd do it like a service of just like actually finishing it, you know?
Yeah.
From
So you haven't
from
seen
what I do,
anything from sorry. You haven't seen
oh no,
anything
you're good.
from the second one, or like have you
Uh,
seen like the Tim Curry?
I've seen the
Thing?
original Tim Curry one. I've just the only one that I just haven't seen was the part two of the reboot, and then the first episode of the TV show, which is unfortunately like I don't have access to because it's on Max, so I don't have Max, so I can't
You get
watch
the
it.
mid.
Yeah. I can't, man. I'm banned from Max, man. They said I asked if I could watch some TV, and they said no.
You did too much on Max, and they said
Yeah,
no.
you were
You're banned.
you were binge watching too many TV shows, and they're like, they were all like, bro, go touch grass.
Damn.
Yeah,
What about you, Caesar? Like, do you like the Tim Curry, or like, do you have a preference between the old one and the new one?
The thing is like I don't really have a preference. I
Like
mean, there's always like pop culture icons. That's what I call them. Tim Curry, forever the goat of Pennywise. He's the one who started it
OG.
all.
Yeah.
yeah, OG.
OG for sure. And I, I'm pretty sure if Tim Curry was still around, I truly do think he would look at Bill Skarsgård in the eyes and tell him he did a good job.
Yeah,
Oh man. Yeah.
Because that's some real level of respect right there. I mean, rest in peace to that guy. But the way I see it, man, is like Bill Skarsgård now, like the way he's been doing Pennywise, like it's not even about just being scary; it's being psychologically scary too. He's
yeah,
messing with you. He's essentially like, "I'm gonna kill you." No, I'm not. I actually am.
yeah. Well,
And
it's like you could really see that in like the first part of the reboot as well. Whenever he's doing that little dancing bit that he does in the first part of the reboot, where he's just like
yes,
doing those little like kicks, and it's just like, dude, like it's not like overwhelmingly scary, but when you're looking at it and you like it's like direct eye,
Intense.
it's intense, it's direct
yeah,
eye
Yeah.
contact,
Intense.
and it's just unsettling to the point where it just makes you want to run, you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's also the part too where he's toying around with Eddie and he's like he's gonna bite his hand and he takes it away. He's like, oh, and then tries to put it back in his mouth. But I don't really have a preference. They're both great and they're both given right of the film and the series. But you know, they're both really great.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool when we have you know you think of all the people who have played Jason, or you
Hmm.
know
Hmm.
Freddy Krueger, is it Robert England? Robert England.
Yeah.
And like
Robert
you can,
England, yep.
we're still getting, you got the Terrifier dude, you got I guess Pennywise has his resurgence, like
Yeah, we can't forget also the guy who played Rorschach and Watchmen played his own homage of Freddy Krueger as well.
Yeah.
this is true. This is
Didn't
true.
Yeah,
didn't Hellraiser also come back too?
it did.
Hellraiser
Yeah,
did come back, yeah,
Yeah.
with the lady Hellraiser.
yeah.
Lady Hellraiser.
Ooh, she's
But
raising hell. Like, that is that one was there.
Yeah.
That was,
yeah.
I don't know why no one said that.
Carrying on though, I know you have something to talk about as well, Lorenzo.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess this is like now we're talking about all this other stuff. I mean, I guess just kind of in the spirit of Halloween, just what your, I guess, like favorite horror movie is, or just one that's most important to you, or you have the most amount of time with. I've kind of been going through all these movies for the month.
Right.
Is there any that come to mind for you?
For me, I would say it's not just a horror movie; it's a horror franchise.
Yeah.
Halloween. Yeah,
Is that the best of like the big three? I guess like
I would.
there's Halloween, Friday 13th,
Yeah.
Nightmare.
I would say Halloween just hits a soft spot with me because Michael Myers is actually a fictional character that I fear the most. That I watched that movie when I was a kid. I remember watching the very first one when I was like 8 years old at the time, and that is actually the first character that's ever scared me and has ever stuck with me because John Carpenter, amazing composer, made the most horrific soundtrack to the movie, and I always think about that when I'm and roaming the streets in the dark or like walking home in the
Right.
dark or walking to my car in the dark. I'm just like, man, this shit is creepy. But it's also just like it's unsettling because there's always somebody watching and you don't know. There's like you just turn around and he's not there anymore, but you can feel these eyes looking into you. But the one thing I did like about Halloween the most was its resurgence back into theaters.
Mhm.
Um, the very first remake one, not Rob Zombie, but the new ones that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Those are really good. Halloween Kills, total gore fest. I love that one. Halloween Ends, not my favorite one, but those
Yeah.
movies will forever stick with me because they're really good.
Nice.
All right. Yeah.
Nice. What about you, Isaac?
You know, originally, like before, like we had talked about this before we like recorded the podcast, like I originally said that I probably didn't really have an answer for that, but then I actually thought back, and I actually do have a horror movie that I actually really like sticks with me, just because I probably watched it the most out of all of like the horror movies that are really like come out, and I think it's Child's Play 1.
Nice.
Yeah,
It's a
Yeah.
good one.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a like that was like probably one of the like the first horror movies I saw that like it wasn't one of those things where it was just like super terrifying or anything like that. It was just the idea of like the
Yes.
character behind it. You know, like a doll coming to life. You know, inflicting like all like with all this like coming to life with all this murderous intent just for like the thrill of it, and like you know wanting to like steal like another person's body to like to continue like the reign of terror. You know, I think
Yeah.
I think it's a really interesting idea. You know, but I think Chucky for sure really like solidified like kind of like my fear of dolls. Just because like when you look at like old like dolls that you would see maybe in like they would like find like you know like old people have or maybe like in antique shops or whatever those with those
Yeah.
beady like soulless eyes like it's creepy like legitimately like it's really creepy and and it made me think back to when I played Resident Evil Village with like that dollhouse section that
Oh yeah.
really terrified the hell out of me because like I genuinely cannot stand like old timey dolls because they're just so unsettling. And Chucky, it's definitely like the thing that really kickstarted that for me. But I like
Yeah.
Child's
Like
I like Child's
Child's
Play.
Play is so awesome because like you see like if you watch like Friday the 13th, any of these like Halloween even
Yeah,
like you see that it's just the idea. Like
yeah,
it starts off as this thing that's just like, yeah, what if like the doll is alive and like
right.
as a kid it'd be so terrifying if you couldn't prove it. Like it's basically
Yeah, like
that old cartoon with like the frog that won't sing. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
it's just frustrating.
it's just like one of those things. It's like you know, you know it's happening. People don't believe you, and people just think you're crazy. And it's just like, oh my god! I like just thinking about
Yeah.
like that happening to you. It's just it's terrifying, man. It's super terrifying. Like even like Child's Play like 1, 2, and 3. I love that. I think it's a pretty good trilogy. You know.
That is yeah, the Andy
Yeah.
trilogy for sure.
Yeah, the Andy
Like
trilogy is really good. Like everything after that, it was just kind of like whatever.
it's that 2000s the reboot, man, where we gotta
Yeah.
Yeah.
put
Early
some
2000s horror was
staples and metal
yeah.
music, man.
Yeah, like
It's cool.
it's
I like it for what it is.
yeah, like it's super campy and it's like definitely like fun
Yeah.
to watch, but like
He smokes weed in
as
that one.
yeah, he definitely does. And
He smokes weed in that one.
and it's just like I don't know, there's just something about like the sheer like raw like intensity of like of those movies that just really like do it for me, you know?
Oh yeah. I feel like I love American Werewolf in London. Have you seen that?
I am not.
Yes, that's
Dude, American Werewolf in London is insane. Like
that is
uh
definitely one of those pop culture films, Lorenzo. I will applaud you on that.
yeah, it's a like obviously, werewolves kind of like, hard to make scary outside of like the Wolfman if you're like
Right.
five
Yeah.
or whatever. But like yeah, that movie does like a thing and like this was made in like 80. I'm gonna have to fact check the year. But it's an older movie and like it's having the I guess the like forethought or just the innovation of like having like it also be about like guilt and stuff like that. And then
Right.
like
Hmm.
also the special effects in the movie are insane and just
Yeah, and
the
Yeah.
way that they show the way that the you would become a werewolf is just it's amazing.
Yeah.
Great movie.
it's very unsettling in some parts. I will say that much.
Yeah. Freaking
Yeah.
Nazi werewolves, right? Or
What's
Nazi
Yeah, but
zombies.
I think it was Nazi werewolves, but also like the transformation scene too. That
One
kind
of
of
the best.
freaked me out a bit.
Probably hasn't been topped.
what's a
Yeah.
what's a horror movie that you guys haven't like seen but like are like really interested to like dive into?
Like coming out.
Well, just in general, like that you haven't seen but are like really like interested in like kind of like diving into if you haven't.
For me, it's the Hellraiser franchise actually.
Really?
Yeah, never seen the first one. I know there's a bunch more. I did see the new one. It was really interesting, but I'd never seen the actual ones that have like the original actor.
Yeah, the first one's pretty good. Two is just kind of like okay. he it, but it kind of does fall off after the first one a bit, just because like I don't know, there's just something like really like captivating about the first one that everything else that just comes after it is just like it's a little weird, you know. But
Yeah.
I would definitely say like dive into them when you have when you have the chance for sure.
Hell yeah, I will.
Yeah, I guess there's like a bunch of like really like old like 60s 70s movies that I've been like looking into. Like there's this one called I think it's called like Roadside or uh like it basically has something to do with
Roadhouse.
or that's the other one too. Have you ever seen House?
No, I
Have you ever
haven't.
seen House?
No,
No,
I
I
It's
haven't.
just
haven't.
like this tripped out like I don't know if it's a Japanese movie, but um it's just like this old tripped out crazy horror movie about like this house. And yeah, it just has those crazy visuals and like kind of psychedelicness to them. Like you'll see that
That's
in
kind of
like the
sick.
70s, 80s horror movies.
Oh, sounds pretty good actually.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be cool to see.
I think
It's been on the list.
right. But if there's one that I definitely want to like dive into, I think it was called The Fly. I think that's what it's called.
Oh,
The Cold one?
dude.
Yeah, because like I remember
Any
like
Cronenberg.
yeah, because like I've seen like clips of it. You know, like he's just gradually like turning into like this fucking
Mm.
monster, and it's like the like because I'm really squeamish when it comes to like body horror, so like I kind of like just like want to like get through it to see like if I can, you know, and but I've heard that it was a pretty good movie like anyways, so it definitely like fuels my desire to kind of like just want to dive in, you
It's
know.
it's actually one of my favorite movies. It's a very it's a romantic tragedy horror film is what I'll call it.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
But
Starting off though, I mean, I know you got some news in the safe zone is where we're gonna call it,
yeah, in the safe
and
zone. I'm here to break the
we're,
tension to
yeah,
save people from the from spooky season.
we're gonna head into the safe zone with Isaac because he has some family friendly topics he would like to talk about.
Yeah, so I'll take this as a chance to dive into like some just like a quick game announcement. Halo 1 specifically. We've played Halo before. You know, we got to grow up around the time when it was brand new and it kind of took the world by storm for a while. But it being Xbox exclusive for so long, now not very many people got to really play it. But now that's no longer the case because much like Gears of War, it's coming to PlayStation now.
they killed it.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
they
They cut ties, man.
yeah they
It's
cut
over.
ties. It's over. The days of console exclusivity are just going out the window. And honestly, like that could either be a good thing or a bad thing depending on how you want to look at it. And honestly, I'm just glad more people get to play Halo. Like a trailer for it came out. You know, it's clearly like it's fully remade from the ground up. Unfortunately, it is only the campaign. It's not coming with like multiplayer or whatever.
Oh,
But so that's the bummer there. But I still think they could introduce multiplayer like later on as like an update. But I think for Halo 1 specifically, I definitely think that experiencing the campaign is probably something that people really should like give a chance because Halo 1 is such a good game in terms of um like in terms of starting like lore for something that like really like it dives deep into like much later on in the franchise and
yeah,
based off
that
like
was kind of my like takeaway from it was like how long do you think it'll take to beat the Halo campaign?
not very long honestly. Halo 1's campaign really wasn't very long to begin
Six,
with.
7 hours, maybe.
I want to say it's about that long, but I definitely think you can beat it within like a single session.
So that's kind of like weird. Like I wonder why you wouldn't choose to like if you were gonna do this, like why
Mhm.
not do it for all three? You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Just because like at least the first one you can be like, all right, because like I remember like that's also a big thing about Halo One as well was like it was also just like a powerhouse of a game at the time.
Yeah.
Like, those big
Mm.
wide areas and having all the NPCs running around and stuff like that.
I
But
mean,
like you're saying, like there's not that much. Like it's all set up for lore later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I feel like this is Microsoft's way of milking sales first to see how far they can go with Halo coming to PlayStation.
Mhm.
I personally have never played Halo 1.
Really?
I only played Halo 2 and 3.
Kind of hard to get through.
Um, yeah, but
Kind of boring.
Halo 1,
Nothing.
I hear a lot of good things coming from this. Is the fact that they're going to be using Unreal Engine 5 for
Yeah.
this, which is why it looks visually amazing. Guaranteed, it's probably going to still play the same, just as the old one. But still, I feel like with the console wars finally ending, with Xbox finally merging with PlayStation, and PlayStation sharing the pot as well, there's going to be some good things coming out of this. I mean, obviously with Halo coming out to PlayStation, it's going to be a good thing.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to trying it out on PlayStation. Luckily, it's not only going to be coming out on PlayStation with this campaign remake. It's going to come out on every other platform as well. So, and it's going to have 2-player local split screen, 4 players online, and apparently it's also crossplay as well. So, that's also a really good thing because we live in a day and age where if your game comes out without crossplay, like what are you doing? Like what are you doing,
Go back,
bro?
go back home.
Right, like go back home, like just like bro, like go home to like why you're
We're playing
so
with crosses over here.
right, like why are
Yeah.
you like why are you here,
The
man? You're so
vampire.
why are you here, man? You're so old. Go back to your family. but but yeah, the footage that we saw, it looks, it looks like Halo. That's about really all you can really say about the footage. It's like, yeah, it looks like Halo and it looks really interesting. I do want to try it out. I hope people like it. They're definitely, it is a bummer that there's no multiplayer, but it if it does well, maybe they can add multiplayer later. But for now, I want to try to remain as optimistic as possible because I do like Halo a lot. It's a franchise that's like very near and dear to me, and seeing it kind of like fall off, kind of like after Halo 4 was a bit of a heartbreak, but I get it.
Remember Reach?
Yeah, we remember Reach, never forget.
I mean, my favorite, if we're going to talk about like other Halo games, my favorite is ODST.
ODST
ODST
is
has a
really
special place
good.
in my heart.
It's really
It's
good.
so moody. Oh my god. That's honestly
You
you
think
should play
so?
that game. You should for sure. Like all the rain and like don't you start on like a crazy like night stage and like there's a little bit more
Yep.
stealth to it.
Yep.
And then like obviously I guess you're playing like a human and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember that game being moody. Like that game is emo as fuck. Like to be honest with you,
I
like
mean, it is
it's
actually
cool.
it's
It
actually like
really.
Yeah,
if
it's
you think about it,
badass.
it's like Mass Effect 2, because Mass Effect 2 is really depressing as well.
Yeah.
I
Halo
just got the
ODS,
Mass Effect collection and I am excited.
so good, man.
Yeah.
But
That's the
Halo 2, I mean Halo 2, Halo ODST, I really liked it because it's a dark ending. It's not like a happy-go-lucky ending. It's not like a
Yeah.
Master Chief, like, oh, I saved the world. This is orbital drop shock troopers. Like, these guys are pretty much like, if you think about it, like,
Like us.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
100% like us.
They're just normal people.
Just dudes.
Right. They're stormtroopers if they could aim.
yeah,
Yeah.
they died for what they thought was right, and it's like a sacrifice to be
Yeah,
made.
like ODST is definitely like a pretty moody game, and granted, a lot of the times like people will tell you like the campaign's really good, but when it came out, people only really were playing it because the firefight mode was a lot of fun to play, and
Dude.
and
Remember when horde modes were like
we're like,
basically battle royales now?
yeah, man, like
Yeah.
The horde
dude,
mode was still your game.
just bring back the horde modes, man, because I've been
I never took them away.
yeah.
We just don't play them no more.
Exactly. Everyone's playing battle royales now. It's like, I like my battle royales, but I also miss the horde modes. I miss the whole like survival aspect of it,
And
which is why I'm kind of
wasn't
glad
Fortnite a survival game? Like,
it was. And then battle royale
yeah, right.
happened, and then it just
Wow.
took the world by storm. Like I can
Great.
like nowadays I could just run around as Scooby Doo, like just throwing like swinging a chainsaw if I wanted to.
And imagine
Yep.
the guy who like made the decision to be like, nah, it's not fun playing horde mode anymore. We should make like a battle royale. Like
Yeah, like
they're like, bro, you're stupid. We'll put that as like a side thing. Like
yeah.
you
And
can
then
play that whenever you play with your friends or whatever.
it blows up, and then you're in like and you're in the next meeting, and you're just looking at it just like,
They don't let you eat anymore.
Like,
If you're the guy who made the horde mode, they don't let you eat anymore. Like
yeah,
whenever they get pizza, they don't even like you don't get up.
right. You just, like, you gotta get your own, man. Like you're not fam anymore.
It's like this motherfucker ain't getting lunch. Don't
Right.
feed him.
Man. Hey, don't hoard the pizza, bitch. They're like they're throwing. They're like, why don't you try to survive tonight? Because we're gonna lock you in here.
Man, I bet you like pineapple on
Exactly.
your pizza, don't you?
Oh, you bastard. Yeah, poor guy.
Yeah, but
He's out here and flourishing.
bring
They won't name him.
right. They won't,
Give us names.
we need answers right now. But yeah, bring back, bring back horde modes, man. Like bring them back. Make them actually like just as good as you would like the battle royales. Because I've been playing the
I
Marvel.
agree on that.
I've been playing the Marvel Rivals Zombies, and it's been fun. So
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Well, I know for the next topic, we're gonna descend into the fog. I have been playing Silent Hill 2,
oh
the full remake for PS5. It just dropped on the catalog last Tuesday, and I have to say, like, this game is genuinely. It's not like on a scare factor, like jump scares or anything like that, but like this game genuinely scares the shit out of me based on its own ambiance and like sound design.
Yeah.
Like the thing about this game is like the way it kicks off. It kicks off like the original. Obviously, there's different mechanics like over the shoulder, and then you have like combat, like kind of like dodging mechanics as well.
right.
But like I said, it's not a scary game. But the two things that will scare you is the ambiance and the sound design. The soundtrack specifically too. Once you're fully getting immersive into the gameplay, like starting off in the beginning, like when you go into the town, I shit you not, I did not want to move forward after that.
So are you in like the apartments?
I just got to the apartments. Yes. I
The
just got
apartments
to
are
the
pretty
apartments right
scary.
now. That's yeah. As soon as I picked up the flashlight and exited away from it, that fucking mannequin popped up, and I was like, "Oh my
The
fucking
mannequins,
god!" And
they
I
got
had to
some good
beat the shit
scares.
out of it.
Dude, mannequins are
Yeah,
fucking terrifying, dude.
yeah.
Like just in general.
But yeah, like also what I do like about the game's immersiveness too is the controller, the haptic feedback, but also the sound you get from the controller when you're fighting. Like
The static and stuff.
in the town, you hear the static in a radio, and it's like you're ready to like there's something near you and you have to kill it, or it's gonna
Yeah.
kill you. But also what I like about this game too is the combat. The combat is actually really challenging.
Yeah, they give you stuff to do, like like the dodge and stuff like that. Like they want you to be engaged. But I think like shout out to Silent Hill for giving you respect when it comes to like puzzles. Like
Right.
Yeah,
being like, nah, you'll figure it out. Like, just think about it
yeah,
a little bit.
yeah. But I will say though, Bluebird team is doing a really good job with what they did for this remake, especially like graphics wise too. Like in the original, I know James just looked like shit. He looked like a fucking character that just didn't want to be there or depressed and shit. But this one,
I mean, he's in Silent Hill, bro. I wouldn't want to be there either.
He's excited. He's
But
like smiling all the time now.
but this reimagining of James is very like you just like you feel genuinely bad for him, you know, but you also realize like in the game, like in the original, if you play the original, you know this man is bad.
Yeah.
You know what he did was bad, and you know.
Spoilers.
Sorry,
I have not
but
played the original. I'm in the apartments.
okay, but sorry, but yeah, you'll find out, Lorenzo. You'll find out. It's like what I called The Fly. It's a romantic tragedy,
Wow.
for sure. But the story itself, like I love James' facial expressions. I love, especially the beginning, how it started off as like, Mary, could you really be in this town? Especially like getting a letter from your wife that's dead. That I don't know who the fuck would go out there personally, you know. But I
Right.
mean, it's like you don't want to believe it, but you want to believe it to see it. Like you have to see it to believe it. So I can understand why he's on this journey. What I do like about this game is the fact that the story is so intertwined with James's guilt that the things he sees are his guilt and his shame and like whatever he can imagine from that side of him. Yeah, and the game is just very depressing. Like when I play this game, I sit there sad as fuck. I'm like, why the fuck am I here right now?
Yeah.
But all
It's a heavy game.
it's a very heavy game. It hits a lot of topics like with the subject of like guilt and grief and a lot of things. Definitely, I feel like it can be one of my top 10 games this year due to the fact that I'm playing it, and I feel like it sits at a number 4, number 5 for me.
I kind of gave up on it just because it is a pretty heavy game to play. It does make you kind
Yeah.
of sad, but it's definitely, yeah, it has that mood going for it, and like the sound design and obviously
Right.
the music. Everybody loves the Silent Hill
Oh, you
music. The
you can't lie.
melody,
The intro is like a banger, bro. Like how it
very
goes from
consistent.
like this dude in the restroom just looking at himself all nervous and shit, and then he goes outside looking at the town across the fog, and that peaceful music plays, and you're just like, damn.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, I mean, I just there's so many damn games, dude. Like,
Yeah,
and
man.
there really is. Yeah,
This year's been
I
packed
just
for games. Like I just don't
so
have time
packed,
for
dude.
them.
Yeah, but shout out Silent Hill 2.
yeah. Isaac, what are your thoughts about Silent Hill 2? Have you played the very original one, or are you setting your sights on this new one?
I definitely want to dive into the Silent Hill franchise because I've never actually played any of the Silent Hill games before. I really want to get into it. It's always been on it's been on my bucket list of games for literal years, and so many people tell me to start with Silent Hill 2 because it's the fan
Yeah.
favorite, but I do want to start from Silent Hill 1 and actually kind of just like make my way through the franchise just because
Hmm.
I feel like that would just be the more appropriate way to do it, and at least that way, if I play the first one and I really like it, I can look forward to being like blown away with 2, you know?
We
Yeah.
should take a picture of you before you play all the Silent Hill games, and then immediately after.
After,
Dude, I'm gonna age
His eyes are
30
just blacked
years.
out.
it'd be
Right.
really good.
I,
You know,
I'm gonna do a James cosplay and everything, and my eyes are gonna be blacked out. Like I'm in front of the mirror, you know?
He's always in front of a
yeah.
mirror.
Yeah.
I
Like,
mean, I mean, here's the thing though, is like Resident Evil has its own scare factor. Like you think
yeah, for
Resident Evil is
sure.
like super scary, like once you play Silent Hill, that it's a whole different type of scary. Trust me, you're gonna
Uh,
be
It's
it
like a
it, it
magical
is
baby.
it's something special. Like
Oh,
Lorenzo says, it's
gaslight you.
magical. It's
yeah.
it's something special though. Like when it comes to that type of scare factor, because you're just like, one, you're questioning what the fuck are you looking at? Two,
Right.
why is it moving so goddamn fast? Three, why the fuck do I only have 3 bullets in my pistol?
Oh man.
You gotta learn
The
Yeah,
to throw the 2x4, to be real with you.
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. The
man.
two by four
That's
is
what
your
real.
is
That's
your
what makes a
trustworthy
man.
best friend. Yep.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what makes a man.
Gotta save those bullets.
Yeah. What is
Oh yeah.
like y'all's like kind of like the horror movie thing? What is y'all's like game that you'd say is probably the scariest one that's kind of stuck with you?
Man.
Man. Uh
Um,
There's some good
that,
ones.
there are some good
that's a really
ones.
good question. That's a really good question. I think for me, man, I forgot what it was called.
For nostalgia reasons, I think I'd go Dead Rising 1.
There is
Like
one's
Okay.
pretty good.
obviously we know like Dead Rising 2 and 3, and the thing of what the series becomes like how wacky and whatever it is.
Yeah.
Dead Rising 1 is kind of serious.
Yeah, Dead
You know what I
Rising
mean?
1 is kind
And
of just like a
It's
very
very serious.
it's very down to earth compared to the rest of the franchise, you know?
it is, and the comedy comes from you being able to dress up Frank like that. But
Yeah, like
all that wackiness is just gameplay. The actual story, if you watch all the cutscenes, it's very much like just a movie. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
100%.
But then you have the psychos.
Dude,
Oh
that's
God.
the Psychos are like what make the franchise for me personally.
Yeah,
Like,
and I feel like since the first one, they haven't been able to replicate that tone since the
yeah,
first one. Because then in two, they're wacky. Like you have a chef, you have like Siegfried and Roy kind of psycho. But
yeah,
like in the first one, you have a Vietnam vet who lost his daughter,
mhm,
a clown who's gone crazy because he can't like entertain people anymore.
yeah.
Um, like crazy shit like that, man.
Dude, the clown one was genuinely like unsettling because
Terrifying.
it's like it's bad enough like he's already juggling like double chainsaws or whatever, but like when you kill him and it like he falls on him, like he's not like screaming in pain or whatever, like he's just laughing the
And
entire
there's like
way,
this
and it's
weird, like demonic, like slowdown on his voice. So it's like,
yeah,
Oh
is he
yeah.
even a
That was
person?
freaky.
Like,
yeah,
it's
like
just
it's just so like because he's
also cultists.
yeah, cultists as
Oh my God.
well.
That part, yeah, I'll never forget playing that game when I first got my Xbox 360. Um, and when I discovered the cultists the first time, the way they look at you after you take the picture, like all of them just in unison look at you, and I'm just like,
Yeah,
oh shit.
dude,
What a game.
I'll never forget like trying to go through the fucking little like courtyard and getting fucking hounded by the prisoners in the vehicle with that banger music in the background as
Oh
well.
yeah, that
Oh
that
yeah, I love
soundtrack
that
was
movie.
fire.
That
Yeah,
game
that
is,
song is fire.
dude. There's just
Um,
something about the mall like atmosphere and soundtrack that just really that really do a good job at selling it. You know?
Oh, and then
mhm.
like the music cuts off at night and like everything goes
Yeah.
dark. And there is
It
no
gets
more of that
serious. It
mall
gets
music. Yeah.
serious.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's so cool. Dead Rising's so good. Like even though like I love 1, 2 is still definitely my favorite, just because I like the co-op aspect a lot.
Oh yeah, I get it.
But
Yeah, also the weapon blueprint as well with mixing the weapons together. That was actually a good addition for
yeah,
Dead Rising
like
2 to have.
I I I just love it so much because I just love how arcadey it feels. You know, like I just like I love seeing video game in my video game. You know.
For sure.
Yeah.
I get
Um,
it.
I guess like the game that stuck with me the most, the horror game that stuck with me the most. I'm not sure if you guys played this, but it was on PlayStation 3. Siren Blood Curse.
I've actually never heard of this.
So Siren Blood Curse is a 2008 survival horror game for the PlayStation 3. And the reason why I think it holds a dear heart to me is because it is developed by the same team behind Silent Hill.
Oh,
But this game, in its own right, um, Blood Curse follows an American TV crew that become trapped in a cursed remote Japanese village of Hanuda.
This
And
looks dope. Looking at this.
the game is unique because it has a sight jack ability where when you are running from the monster, it also does a split screen and it shows you the monster's view of chasing you.
oh shit.
And you can't tell me that that is the most anxiety inducing thing that you can think about. Like you're looking at the point of view of the monster chasing you while you're also looking in your own view running from this fucking thing. And the game is so messed up because the American crew, like I'll never forget, there's this one family,
Oh, what
a
is
mom,
that? So sorry,
a
I
mom
just
and a
looked up the
dad.
game and like I saw like
Yeah,
these like slugs coming out of like this thing's face and I'm just like, oh, what is that?
yeah. It's a very creepy game for sure. I never finished it because I was too scared. I had no right playing that game when I was like a young kid. But I kind of want to go back into it to play it and finish it. But like it is a game that will legit scare the shit out of you.
Do you still have it?
I don't anymore, no. But I know Siren, not Blood Curse, but the original Siren is on the catalog for PlayStation.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I'll have to.
Yeah, it looks like it's like a pre-owned copy is going for like $110. Like I think it's
yeah.
pretty rare. It's like
Oh
I've
It's
my
never
very
heard
rare.
of
god.
It's a
anything.
very rare game to find now.
Oh man.
It's like one of those hidden gems that you can never find anymore.
Jeez, just like like Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. I looked up a copy of that game, like even like pre-owned. It's like $100.
Yeah.
People didn't know what they had. They were just throwing those discs away.
I know, man. Like I had it for PlayStation at one point, and then I traded it in, and I regret it so badly because I never got to beat it.
Do you remember like I feel like there is just like you remember we used to be so spoiled, dude. You would go into GameStop and you would see literally every like Xbox 360 title, like 10 of them,
Yeah,
like
man.
pre-owned. And now it's just like nah, you
Now,
gotta
now
people holding on to
there's
shit, man.
people are holding on to it. Now things are super rare and like
Yeah.
overpriced, and I'm just like, bro, this
It
is
it makes me
ass.
wonder. It makes me wonder about like the Crackdown series. You guys remember
Oh
Crackdown?
yeah,
Mm.
I love
Yeah.
Crackdown. Crackdown 1 and 2 were my shit.
Oh, wait, what was your game, Isaac?
My game for
What's your spooky game?
honestly, or Bioshock 1.
Get 'em! Yes.
Yeah,
I
that's a
Dude,
good
just played through
one.
BioShock like this year on the Switch,
dude,
and it was awesome.
dude,
It holds
Bioshock
up.
is it's so good. The
It's
atmosphere,
so
the
good.
environment,
Yeah.
being in this underwater like city is, oh my god, it's so good. I love that
The
game.
way
Its
the
entire
story is
vibe.
told, like there's no cutscenes. It's just all through like
Like audio logs
Just
and
gameplay. Yep.
yeah,
yeah,
Hmm.
it's
just gameplay, man.
so good. I love it so much. Like I've been wanting to replay it, but I don't have a copy of the game right now, which makes me really sad because I have been itching to play BioShock again, man.
I feel like it
Yeah.
goes. The collection goes on sale pretty frequently.
Yeah, I'm just very hesitant to try out the collection I've because I remember when it came out, like it was kind of broken on release, like it just didn't work. So like I
Holds up on Switch. Holds up on Switch.
I'll definitely have to like check it out on Switch, or at least hopefully if it's on PlayStation or Xbox, because I really just want to dive back into those games. BioShock 1 and 2 are some of my favorite games ever.
I feel like 2 is kind of like I started it, but it's kind of hard to get through it because I guess like I don't know. There was something about that first game, dude. Like
Yeah,
I feel
man.
like you can put anyone like who's just getting into games and they ask for like a good like the story single player experience. You give them that game and they'll be like, "Holy shit!" Like
Yeah,
it's just that
Yeah,
good.
it's just
that
that
game
good.
holds a special place in my heart for real.
Yeah,
Yeah,
BioShock.
Big
Shout,
Daddy.
Big Daddy, man. Shout out to BioShock for real.
FR.
Seriously.
But,
I believe we're gonna head back into the safe zone, and I know Isaac is gonna gas up one of the most games that have been announced, and that
ah,
is Avatar.
oh yes, Avatar: The Last Airbender, or just Avatar the series in general, is getting a fighting game, and genuinely looks really fun from the stuff that we've seen. Like from the announced trailer, we get to see a little bit of gameplay. We see characters doing stuff. 12 characters base roster. We had a gameplay trailer that showed off Aang, Zuko, and Korra doing some really sick combos. Like the way that just the gameplay looks insane, and like Justin Wong is actually going to be the community ambassador for it as well. And so
So
that
what does that mean? Like what does he do?
so he's basically going to be the one that like is going to be representing the game essentially. Like he's like
Oh, so
any
like complaints and stuff, comments.
kind of, yeah, like he's pretty much going to be like anytime that like when we see stuff that's like going to be coming out, I feel like Justin Wong is going to have like a hand in turn of like you know basically like he's gonna have a hand in basically how the game is essentially going to be like, I guess, advertised is like the best way I can really like put it. But
Okay.
it
Imagine trying to manage a community,
yeah,
an
man, that
Avatar fighting game community. How do you
That's a
manage
lot,
that?
man. That's a lot to deal
uh,
with.
yeah, it would definitely be a lot, but this game genuinely looks like a lot of fun, and it's actually holding you can actually sign up for a closed alpha uh as well, and it's gonna have 4 playable characters. You can play as Aang, Katara, Zuko, and Korra, and um I don't think signups are available yet, but once they are, definitely
But
like
if you use
try to getting
code
into
Real Level Podcast, you can get
it.
in.
Right, use code Real Level Podcast. You can get in. You know
Yeah, that would be some crazy stuff if we actually did get that.
that would be
That'd be so cool.
that'd be
We
so
can just
sick.
do it, and like the movement will like build, and then
Right,
like if you're trying to get into a a club that's too packed, if you use the code Real Level Podcast,
right.
yeah. If you
But
feel like they're not putting enough protein on your Chipotle burrito, use code Real Level Podcast, and you'll be all right.
dude, man, I would give anything for a Chipotle sponsor, dude. I love Chipotle.
Oh, dude, we'd
Yeah,
be in heaven.
that would be
Dude,
amazing.
I mean,
That's
dude,
that's the real horror movie is that we get a Chipotle subscription and we can eat as much as we want.
yeah, that would be the real horror
That's
movie, man.
scary.
Like that, like I would be terrified because I love those burritos so much, man. You give me a Chipotle burrito and like just give me one, I'm good for the whole day, man. I eat it
Yeah.
and I take a nap and I don't wake up till the next day, man.
He eats it, then he I was gonna say beats it, but nah. Like you leave. You leave is what I was saying.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Eats it and
He
beats
eats
it.
it, he beats it, and then he tweets it. It's all good.
Eats it, beats it, tweets it.
Yeah.
Oh
Do we
man.
all just are we all on the same page that like that would sufficiently be our diet for the rest of our lives?
Oh
Like just a
man.
That'd be
burrito a day?
insane.
Honestly,
That'd be
like
insane.
legitimately, like I could definitely live off of Chipotle. Like if I wanted to like start like losing weight, I could definitely like actually have
Listen,
like
wait.
I could actually lose weight eating a Chipotle
Maybe I
burrito.
think you could. If that's all you ate, you camp it to maybe like 1,200 calories. I think you could lose
Yeah,
weight.
could definitely like
Yeah.
just make me probably like work out maybe like you know like what 4 or 5 days out of the week.
Whenever I feel like it.
Yeah, it's just whenever I feel like it. It's just like oh I'm gonna eat this burrito and it was just like oh man I should totally burn this off, but I don't really feel like it's a
Oh, nah. I think I'll just have another burrito.
just a,
They
maybe
didn't give me a number of how many I could have.
right maybe we'll get a burrito bowl this time. Who knows? Maybe some
I
guac.
think I'm feeling a little spicy, a little different. Maybe I'll try the tacos.
Yeah, maybe get some guac on the side.
Have y'all ever had the tacos?
I have
Yeah, the
not
tacos aren't
actually.
that bad actually. The tacos are pretty good.
Dude,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you just assemble them yourself?
I mean, no, I use the app a lot, so
like
um,
I was
Oh,
gonna
so they
say,
make it for you.
I was about to say, like,
yeah,
do you like go behind the counter and just like do it yourself? You know, like.
Nah,
no.
I thought I, I thought it was like they give you like the protein and like everything, and then like you take it
Yeah,
home
so
and then you
it's
sample
like
it.
building your own burrito
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
So they go up there, and you're like, I'm like, what you want? I'm like, yeah, let me get 3 tacos, hard or soft. So you get hard shell or soft. The hard shell's fire.
Yeah.
Whoa, I
Um,
didn't know that was an option.
I didn't know
yeah,
either, actually.
yeah, the hard shell's pretty fire. The hard shell, my go-to is the cilantro white rice with the lime and the black beans, and I get like double protein of chicken, some cheese, some sour cream, and the red salsa.
You should like insert like jump scares because that felt like a perfect setup. Like he's just going over his Chipotle order and then
Let's put like a Five Nights at Freddy's jump scare like in the middle of it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, shout out
But
Chipotle.
Shout out
Give us
Chipotle,
some
yeah,
dude.
shout out Chipotle. Yeah, give us a sponsorship for real. But
day one
back
of asking for a
Dude,
Chipotle
dude,
sponsor.
Chipotle, like Chipotle sponsor, or maybe Raising Cane's, man. I'll take either one.
yeah, that's fire. But back to Avatar though, watching the gameplay of that, I've what I do like about the game is the combo based heavy input system. I saw the combos heavily from Zuko, and I'm like, this game actually looks fire. No pun intended.
Yeah, I love that it's completely like it's not like 3D models or like sprite based. It's completely like 2D hand drawn, and so like kind of like Skullgirls. So like
Yep.
I really like that because it's staying true to like the actual like series art style, and I like that a bunch because you don't really get many games like that. Like I think the only games that really did that were Skullgirls and maybe like Streets of Rage 4, and I think that's really it. I mean, there are like there's another game that also came out that was made by the same devs as Streets of Rage 4. It's called Absolem, and it looks art style wise, it looks really good, and so nice to see that they're keeping the trend going. But
Oh yeah.
looks super fun. It's getting
Avatar, man.
It's getting close to alpha, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Who would you want to be the horror guest character?
The horror guest character.
In Avatar.
Ah man,
Who would fit into that, into that world?
I don't know, man. Like it, I feel like I feel like it would be appropriate to have someone. Well, like they already like don't fit in, but I think like if you want to put a horror guest character in there, you would probably want to put someone in there that like really doesn't like fit in there.
Yeah.
Like
Like
I mean,
I
if
know
we're
we were talking
talking
about
about
Hellraiser. Hellraiser would be a cool like anime character.
2D
right.
animation, yeah. If we're talking
Yeah.
about, I mean, this is from Nickelodeon too. I mean, Nickelodeon has rights to this. Fuck around and find out. Give me the Hatchling and Slasher.
Whoa,
Yo,
different.
that would be pretty fire.
Yeah, give me the Hatchling and Slasher. His intro is just him in the
Nosferatu.
shadows of the spatula.
That's right too. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was actually in multiple episodes of SpongeBob. Actually, he's actually they brought him back for like modern SpongeBob as like a bit, and he's an actual character in the episode.
That is true. I would say, Hatchling and Slasher, Nosferatu, Danny Phantom. Why not? I mean, Danny Phantom, he's a good elemental character. He's a fucking ghost.
Yo, Danny Phantom would be kind of
That would
sick.
actually go super. Like that would be amazing. Honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like seeing Danny Phantom like would be sick. Like the only time that you ever see Danny Phantom fight any other Nickelodeon character was the Nickelodeon All Stars game that came out, which is just like Smash
Yep.
Brothers for Nickelodeon characters. I actually own both those games. They're actually pretty fun. They're a pretty fun time.
Now you got to look up how rare those copies are.
Are
they really?
I don't.
I don't think so.
Maybe like
Oh,
I
okay.
I got them on PC, so I wouldn't know. So
Yeah,
but,
man. Get those investments going on physical media.
yeah, man, for sure. Like I still want to get a physical copy of the Marvel collection just because because you never know when they're
Same.
gonna take it away from us, man.
You never know. They give it. They give it. They take it away.
Yeah, man. Like
What is the? Do y'all have like any like, now we're talking about like this the Nickelodeon stuff. Like, do y'all have like any like childhood like shit that you found scary? Like, I know like Billy and Mandy was kind of like it was a horror show, but it was kind of funny.
yeah,
But
dude,
obviously there was
it's
some
so
crazy
hilarious.
courage. There were some
Dude,
crazy courage
Courage the
episodes.
Cowardly
Oh,
Dog had
Courage the
so
Cowardly
many
Dog.
freaky moments. Like I could tell you the episode that really like messed with me. There was this one episode where like this dude who's like staying with them, and he was just like had this really creepy smile the entire time, and like the only thing that really
Oh
that
yeah,
stuck with him, it was just like he like the phrase that would always like creep me out was just like, for the first time I truly felt naughty, and I'm just like, stop talking like that in my ear, dog, bro.
dude, creepy man.
Yeah, it
For
was
me, it
really
was
creepy.
the one that had the creepy art style sometimes was Invader Zim.
Oh, dude, Invaders, dude,
Mm.
that show
Yeah.
is so funny, dude. I
It,
love that
it
show.
it holds a special place in my heart, but there were some creepy times in that show. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, there definitely were some pretty creepy. So like, it's crazy to think that, because I don't know if you've ever done like a deep dive into like Invader Zim, like in terms of its production, but the
It does.
original plots for some of these episodes were way darker than they originally were. Like some characters were supposed to actually like die, but since Nickelodeon actually like wouldn't allow that, like something would just happen to them, and then they would just be like in the next episode. Like there's one episode of Invader Zim where in order for like Zim wants to appear more human to like keep up his disguise, so he gets a best friend, and at the end of the episode he was supposed to kill him off, it Nickelodeon's like, no, you can't do that, it's a kids show. So in the
Yeah.
end, like he like falls off like the like a fence, and he explodes, and that was supposed to be it. Like he was supposed to be dead, but instead they just like play it off as a joke, and it's just like, oh no, it's just a funny haha goofy cartoon explosion. But it was
Yeah, you can see like that. Those, I mean, because obviously they're made by 24, 25-year-olds and stuff like that. And
yeah.
like, even like I remember being creeped out by freaking. Do you remember? I think his name is him from Powerpuff Girls.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh,
What a
dude.
weirdo,
Yeah,
man!
what
Yeah.
that dude was
Get him out of
get him
here!
out of here, man. It's creepy, man.
Creeping up the vibe.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, shout
Him
out
was something else.
to the I was joking about Halloween Town earlier,
Mhm.
but like the villain in the thing, like
Oh,
have
Oogie
y'all seen Halloween
Boogie.
Town?
Oh,
No, no,
N-
no, no.
no.
That's Nightmare.
Oh, Nightmare. Halloween Town. I don't think I've actually seen Halloween Town.
I've seen Halloween
Whoa.
Town.
You know what I'm talking about? Like the guy in the theater, the demon dude. He's like the main bad guy.
Oh, yep, yep.
That shit's
Mm.
creepy. And then in the second one, they have this thing where like I guess it's like a spell where like all the um like people who wear costumes actually turn into their costumes. And some of the
Yeah.
effects in there, you're like, what the fuck? Like, why are y'all showing this to kids, man? Like,
Dude.
Yeah.
uh, it's insane. Like,
Yeah.
but
Did you
those are
guys
go on.
did you guys ever watch Goosebumps?
Goosebumps
Yeah.
also
Yeah. I
crazy
love
Yeah.
Goosebumps.
practical
Yep.
effects in there.
Goosebumps.
Yeah, like the specifically like Night of the Living Dummy is definitely the thing that kind of like really creeped me out as a kid, because like
That
because
child's play thing.
like it's the child's play thing, man. It's like I already hated dolls, and like seeing like Slappy the ventriloquist dummy just like essentially like possess people or like turn them into like dolls as well, and I'm just like, dude, like what if that actually happened, man? Like it's like
Yeah. No, I think for me, like that mask episode where the mask never comes off.
oh yeah, dude, and it just
Yeah.
like and it like makes the face like way more grotesque, and the longer it's
Yep.
on, like, oh my god, it
It
was
fully embeds into her face.
yeah, what an era, man, because like you had shows like
Yeah.
Goosebumps, you had like Invader Zim, you had like creepy characters and like Courage, creepy characters, just other media, and then you have like shows like Are You Afraid of the Dark as well. It we truly lived in like an era where like so many people weren't really afraid to kind of like experiment with all these little ideas for like horror, and now like we haven't really like seen that in a while. A lot of the stuff now is just like either kind of relying on jump scares, or maybe just like weird like tropey like stuff that seems kind of like tropey that you would kind of already expect to see, because after a while of doing it, you kind of feel like you've like seen it all. So like
Yeah.
Yeah.
so like waiting for something new is definitely like really like hard to really like, grab your attention. But I feel like nowadays, from the stuff that we've talked about, you I definitely feel like we're getting into like a resurgence of people like really finding like their flow nowadays. So like I definitely think we're going to be seeing some pretty interesting stuff coming out pretty soon.
I mean, speaking of that era too, when it comes to things, people finding their flow, that movie, The Thing,
Ah, dude.
The Thing, when that movie came out, I remember watching it for the first time, and the scene that stuck with me the most was the blood test to
Yeah.
see who is the Thing. But that movie freaked me out too because when I was little, I would think about like, is this person actually real? Are they an alien? But
Right.
that movie definitely set the bar with what horror should be.
Yeah.
It made you paranoid. It made you think of like actual
Paranoia the
people.
movie.
Like,
Dude.
yep,
Like Pennywise definitely did make me think that he was gonna come out of my drain when I was taking a bath. Like for sure. Like in the original It where he just like comes out of the drain and stuff. It's just like, oh man. That
Sound of a bitch.
yeah, it's just like
I got one of
man.
those.
Right. It's like I got one of those in my house. They're all over my house, man. They're in my,
There's so many drinks.
it's in my kitchen. It's in my bathroom. My bathroom has a sink, toilet, and bathtub. What do I do? It's like it's
Three holes.
it's a it's a hazard, bro.
Got 3 holes, man.
Yeah,
But you
man.
know what? I remember, like, I feel like the last movie that really, well, I guess it's more of like just if we're talking about like childhood scares and stuff like that. But I remember seeing like Final Destination 3
Mm,
at like
oh, dude,
maybe like 10 or 9 years old, and
right.
like the insane amount of paranoia that even a 10 or 9-year-old can feel after that movie.
yeah,
Dude,
Like you're just like,
legitimately,
there's so
like
many ways I could die.
it's like they're like the way that like the people like
Very
behind Final
elaborate ways.
exactly. There's just very elaborate ways that like you could just like kill off a person in those movies, and I'm just like, oh my god, I don't want to go outside anymore, dude. It's like
yeah. I mean, you got the ceiling fan going on right behind you, Lorenzo. You know that thing can fall off.
right, like
Literally, honestly, this place is like a like death trap of like wires and stuff.
oh my god,
Oh
It's a
man.
perfect scene for that.
he's got a water bottle right next to him. Like,
You just see Lorenzo just going like this the entire time.
Yeah, turtle down.
Turtle down. Oh, shell
Yeah.
shock.
Literally. I mean, speaking of Final Destination, though, have you guys seen the new one, Bloodlines? That was actually a really good one.
Have not.
It's fun. Yeah,
It was fun for what it was.
Yeah, and that's kind of interesting that we were like the thing that like I like to run through like obviously I like to watch nothing but like scary movies when it's like October,
Hmm.
and like we were saying earlier, like it's really interesting that like the movies start with something really cool, and as it goes on, it just you have to like it for like I just want to see how Jason is gonna kill someone.
Yeah,
You know what I
like
mean,
yeah,
not necessarily the story or
yeah,
anything.
exactly. Because at that point, like, what do you really do with like the lore that you've already established? Like now you're just kind of like you're just there for like what's gonna happen.
You're there for the
next.
you're there for the thrill.
Yeah.
I mean, Final Destination Bloodlines. It's actually a really good like lore based thing. It's an ancestry thing, which was crazy. I didn't expect them to go that route, but I mean, honestly, the family chain, and shout out and rest in peace, Tony Todd, the goat, or Candyman, and
That was a
also
really cool send off.
the
Yeah.
Grim Reaper. He apparently that scene was unscripted, and he said what he wanted to say to the fans. But the scene that happened after that, if the MRI scene, if you know what I'm talking about, Lorenzo.
Ooh.
I have a septum now, and when I think about that MRI scene, and I have an
Yeah.
MRI appointment to go to, I'm just like, I'm good.
We got set them at. We got set them at.
It is right here.
Oh shit! Don't go near an MRI, man.
But yeah, that scene was very funny, but it was also very horrific because just the way that dude folds.
Dude,
Yeah.
have you seen anything get flung into like an MRI machine? Like, because like there are people that actually do like test out like the magnets in there. Like they just bring out a metal chair and they let go of it, and it just like it flies like right in there like instantly, dude. It's terrifying,
Why are we using that?
dude. Legit,
Why is there magnets that need to see in our body? How does that work?
I don't know, man. Like, dude, like we have iron. Like people have iron in their blood. So like why are we putting people in there to begin with, man? Like that just seems like a bad idea, you know?
Yeah, I mean, hey, since you mentioned the chair, Isaac, I would recommend watching Final Destination Bloodlines. You would freak out at the MRI scene. Trust me.
Oh man, like I'm already like super squeamish about like body stuff in general. So I would probably just be like I would probably like get up like mid watch and I'm just like I gotta fucking I gotta take a walk. I gotta. It's like the fucking what was was it Final Destination? It's like the laser eye surgery moment.
Oh man.
Yeah. Like that shit. Like it's just like, you know what? I have glasses now, and you know what? I'm cool with this.
I'm gonna keep them.
I'm gonna keep
I'm
them.
gonna keep them.
I'm gonna keep them. I don't. They're practically safety goggles, you know. Like I'm gonna keep them. Yeah. Like I can't.
Yeah.
I just can't do it, man. Like I'm so squeamish when it comes to stuff. Like it just just shivering just thinking about it.
Shiver and timbers.
Yeah, I mean,
shivering me timbers.
aside from the blood and gore though of Halloween flicks or monster flicks, I feel like not a lot of credit goes to family-friendly animated Halloween movies. Obviously, we have Nightmare Before Christmas. We also have Monster House, which is actually a really good movie. Kind of
Goated.
scary, kind of
Yeah.
scary, but
Goated.
really good.
Yeah, you got like Frankenweenie as well.
Yep. Corpse
Paranorman.
Bride,
Corpse Bride,
Paranorman.
Coraline, yeah.
Coraline.
Yeah. Fucking what was when I get I don't know if you actually guys like saw it because it would always air on Cartoon Network like every year. You guys remember Scary Godmother?
Oh, dude, those movies were badass.
Like
I liked them for what they were. It made it really festive
yeah, it was
during
like,
that time of season.
it was Scary Godmother Halloween Spooktacular. They made two of them, and they would air every year. Or for,
Dude, just unlocked my
just
freaking
like a
memory.
core memory right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like because I recently watched like a YouTube video on like some on a dude talking about it and like how like they would always air it every year and like the production behind it. You know, it like they made
so sick.
they made the first one in like the span of a year, and then they made the second one in the span of 3 months. And
It looks like it.
yeah, it looks like it.
It looks like it.
It's very old. It's very old, like CG. But like I could, I take it for what it is. You know, like see, they were just doing like CG animated shows at the time. Like this was when like Jimmy Neutron was still pretty newish. So like they were still like, getting the hang of it. But that like I could still go back and watch those little specials and just have a.
I'm seeing the vampires right now.
Huh.
Oh
The
yeah,
vampires
Yeah.
look cool. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember the vampires.
yeah. The Jimmy Neutron Halloween episode was pretty funny too. I'm not gonna lie. Carl Weezer turning into a vampire.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever seen that.
Oh, dude, you have to watch that episode. It's really funny. It's super funny.
Dude, I don't even know if Jimmy Neutron's on any streaming services anywhere, man. Like I've been wanting to do like a rewatch of like there's just like Nickelodeon shows in general, but I also been like because it's October, I've been wanting to watch like Halloween specials for like
Yep.
for some of my favorite cartoons. So like I've been wanting to watch, the Ed Ed Nettie Halloween special. I've been wanting to watch the the SpongeBob specials. I've been wanting to watch the Jimmy Neutron special. Like just it's just like there's just something about like all these animated series just doing like Halloween specials that just really like
It was hype.
it's real hype. Like even like the Billy and Mandy Halloween special with Jack o' Lantern, yeah.
hmm
It was just really great. It was also really funny too.
Yeah, really good, really good. I guess specials and really good times that we were living in.
Yeah,
But also,
man.
the
Dude.
modern age of horror too is definitely leveling up as well.
Yeah, for sure.
I recently saw Weapons. I didn't like it. I'm not gonna go into it. I just did
Let's
not.
go into it. Let's go into it.
So, all right. So my critical, if I could give this movie a five rating, it's a 2.
Damn.
The reason why I say it's a 2 is because the kills are decent for what they are. But the reason why I give it a 2 is because also it's a very slow burning movie. Me and my partner, we were watching it yesterday, and she brings up the fact like this is one of those slow burning movies where it's going to tell you everything, like from a different character's perspective, but at the end it's going to rush it
Oh,
like through the gate.
so there's like no payoff or anything like that.
Not
there's a
necessarily.
payoff.
I'm there. I mean, yeah, there is,
There's
but
a payoff, bro.
like the one thing I didn't like about it was just different character side stories, and like obviously you see how things unfold and like why this person did what they did and how the spell actually happens.
Right.
But it's just more so like I want to like see like instead of like backstory and like looking at from different character perspectives, I'd rather see it like scene by scene, not from a person's perspective of like what they experienced and all that, but also the rushed ending and all that. And then I felt really bad for the little kid, and then the dad who was looking for his son was the actual fucking bully, and I was like, get this fucking piece of shit out of here, like get the
Yeah.
fuck out of here.
So,
But I did like the cast. Shout out to the cast. But the movie
Yeah.
itself, I did not like the direction it was going. Um, the kills by far great, cool, but all in all, I would not watch it again. I'm glad I did not buy a ticket to see it in theaters, and that is my critical review of it.
Damn. So
You gotta wipe these
basically,
tomatoes off the screen.
right? They're all over, man. Man, are you in charge of Rotten Tomatoes, man? Because they're everywhere.
Everywhere right now, dog.
Right.
I
One
loved
of those
Weapons, man.
critics.
I love Weapons. I thought it was like I think that's I mean, he's only made two movies, but the director, in Barbarian it was kind of the same thing.
Mhm.
To where, you have more segments. It's not really just a straight narrow story. It's it shows a little bit of the ending, goes back to the very beginning, ending kind of wraps everything together.
Right.
Um
It's like a full
but
circle
yeah,
moment.
without spoiling, Weapons, because I think it is kind of a movie that works if you don't know anything about it,
Mhm.
and you're also trying to figure it out along with the characters and stuff like that. Um, it is cool. I think that it has like a very like fairy tale kind of I don't know tone to it, to where it's like,
Mhm.
yeah, it's not necessarily trying to be like a grounded movie to where like it would explain how what's happening is happening. It's kind of like, nope, this is just a world where this would happen, and if it were to happen like this is how it would. Like
Right.
I mean,
it's not a it's yeah.
the fact that it's a true story, that's what scared the shit out of me genuinely when I was watching the movie. And they're like, where the kid was like, "This story is pretty true," but like the government covered it up and all that because they don't want to talk about it. I'm just like, "Oh shit, okay."
Nah, no way, no.
Yeah.
She was saying it was like the town, like, so basically the town was trying to like not admit to it because like no one could figure out what happened. Like probably if this were to happen,
Yeah.
Mm.
it wouldn't be figured out. But it was cool. I loved it for the director's second movie, and
Yeah.
just from
Yeah,
trailer to watching it, like love the experience of it.
Yeah.
the fact that they announced a prequel, I'm good, bro. Like,
I'm wondering, yeah, that I don't know about that, but
yeah, like I'm good on that to be honest. Everyone has their own opinions. People say it's like the best modern horror film. To me, the best modern horror film, even though I'm a gore guy, Terrifier voted, but
Right.
that's just me.
that's the best modern horror film you're saying, Terrifier.
I'd say modern horror film Terrifier because like the gore. There's obviously no story, but
It's
with
cool.
1, 2, and 3, it's a full gore fest. It's
Yeah.
fun. It's great to watch. Kind of like the lore about Art the Clown's. People saying that his energy is to like make people suffer and feel the pain that he's inflicting until he actually wants them to die. But I know in Terrifier 4, we're gonna get the full story of Art and why he is the way he is.
Yeah.
They're just yeah, man. We were talking about horror icons and stuff like that. To think that guy was just like, because originally he was part of like an
He
anthology
was like
film.
a side character for a film.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And then he just
Really.
became so popular that they're like, let's make this. And then yeah, I remember I'd seen the first. So All Hallows Eve is technically Terrifier 2, or there's something weird like that, right?
Yeah, no, it was All Hallows Eve, and he was like a side character on a bus,
Hmm.
and they just like showed like a glimpse of him, and then that was it. And then all of a sudden they come out with Terrifier 1, and now Art the Clown is a pop culture icon.
So they're
Um,
on Terrifier 3. That was the last one to come out.
yeah, that was the last one they released, which was like the Christmas one, and then now they're coming out with part 4.
Wow. Yeah, and they like it is cool that you can have that. Like that can be a successful movie to where like, yeah, it doesn't have to be like like it would suck if we lived in a world where every movie like Terrifier had to be like Weapons, to where it was there's this subtext and it's super deep and you can have different meanings and different interpretations. Like no, there is still room for just a fun like kind of gore fest like that,
Yeah.
or Final
Now,
Destination.
that- now,
Right.
now, now that this one's gonna get a little bit serious, like with the story involved and like the lore of this clown, you know, of
He's a
this
clown.
person. Yeah. But Isaac, what are your thoughts of Terrifier? Have you seen Terrifier 1, 2, or 3?
I haven't seen any of the Terrifier films. Like I'm actually like looking up some of the stuff right now, just to kind of like really eh, get a feel like of like where it comes from. And when you said he was like originally a side character in a different film, like I actually didn't know that. I thought like it started with the Terrifier films,
No,
because so
Yeah, that's the interesting thing is like he was just so popular from like a small appearance that they're like, let's make a whole movie about him.
yeah, that's actually really crazy to see like a side character really like become like this icon. Like it's to the point where because I had already seen this character like before, like when Terrifier would like started getting like really big, and you would see like trailers and clips like on Twitter and stuff. But I didn't really realize like how big this character actually really was, and to the point where we're like, dude, this
He's in
character,
Fortnite.
yeah, he's in Fortnite now, dude.
He's
yeah,
in
he's in Fortnite
Fortnite,
now.
man.
Yeah, like
Jeez.
it's like crazy to see how far like this character has come, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the one thing I do like about Terrifier is the fact that it just became like an icon for this modern age of horror. It's not like your regular Ghostface, your Freddy Krueger. Like we actually have a new face of horror now, which is Art the Clown. Even though the story in itself is not that great, we're gonna get in part four. We're gonna know more about this person, but it's finally like we have a new modern horror face of horror icon, I must say. And I kind of wonder who's next because
Yeah,
with Art the Clown, there's obviously going to be a new subgenre of horror icons out there that are going to be put on the big screen.
yeah. Like I think that's part of the reason why I think I haven't really been like too big into horror like movies as of late, just because there isn't like there isn't really like a big three, for the modern age. Like so, because like when we had Ghostface, we had Freddy Krueger, we had Jason, like if you want to include even more characters, we had Chucky, we if you want to go even further, like you could even say,
Leatherface.
Leatherface is also one of those characters as well. So it's just, you don't really have that whole like entourage of characters that are like considered the faces of the horror genre these days. Like the only
Mhm.
character that I think right now we have is, like you guys said, it's just Art the Clown.
I
So
mean, the one thing I want to say about that is the fact that we have the Crystal Lake announcement with Linda Cardellini playing Pamela Voorhees. She may also be a future horror icon.
that
I'm
would
just going to
be
say,
that'd be pretty cool.
if you don't know Linda Cardellini, she is the actress who played Velma in Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
But
Hawkeye's
her
wife,
playing it,
Yep.
right?
but yep,
Yeah.
but her playing as Pamela Voorhees is
Yeah.
one of the next generation things.
Yeah. That's I'm really,
So it's
really
gonna be
interested in that.
about Jason's mom. Like it's a prequel
So
to
this is the way I've heard things about this from the directors is it's going to be a prequel, kind of like how the first one was. Um,
yeah.
Jason drowns, and she's like, "Oh, my son, I'm going to kill all these counselors because they just let you drown." I I don't know much about it. There is a snippet of Linda Carlini dressed as Pamela Voorhees that is a rare sight to see, but there's not a lot of news about it. All I just heard was they did the final film wrapping of it, and it's finally finished. I don't know if we're gonna get a trailer this year or early next year, but I'm excited to see it.
Yeah.
That
I,
sounds cool.
I would definitely be down to like to check that out too, because I do like Friday the 13th. I haven't seen all of them, but I've definitely seen my fair share of Jason Voorhees. Like I've seen, I think part 2 and 3. I have seen Freddy versus Jason.
Just
I've
not today.
Yeah,
Good one.
I saw Jason X as well recently with my brother,
Would love to see that.
and yeah, like I don't know, there's just something about those movies that are just a really fun time to watch. It's like people, have their gripes with Jason X. I had a great time watching it, mostly just because like I don't know, man. There's just something about old horror movies that just kind of do it for you.
I, I think it's also because we were removed from it. But imagine like the last Friday 13th you saw was like Jason Goes to Hell, and then it's still like OG Jason and whatnot, and
Yeah,
then like the
Yeah,
next one you get is like basically Alien, but like with
yeah,
Jason,
like it.
like it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's really crazy to see like how like these horror franchises tend to kind of like bounce around, because they always end up having like that one off where they kind of just like
Oh yeah,
decide to like be like one-offs. It's
Jump the
like
shark.
legitimately, it's just like, Jason's over here killing like these these campers at Camp Crystal Lake, and then all of a sudden he's in space. And it's
I mean, he actually ended up in Manhattan too. I think it's Jason Takes Over Manhattan.
yeah. There's
Yeah.
also that
Yeah.
one as well, and I'm just like, wow, that's insane.
Yeah, that
Yeah, it's
that one
definitely
is
so.
actually entertaining.
If we like, since we're talking about icons and stuff like that, it's so funny to like look at like that and like the Friday 13th series and Nightmare. Like they're both. It's perfect that they did the Freddy versus Jason thing because like with both of them, like there was a time when like Freddy Krueger was like everywhere.
Yeah,
Like, you know
man.
what I mean? Like he was like all over like pop culture, you know what I mean? And like it's so weird because he's a child killer. Like
Yeah.
and and he's like having his own little show instead where he's like playing guitar or whatnot.
Yeah.
And then like with Jason, like I remember when like you could look up like him going on like the Arsenio Hall show to promote you know and it's just him
Oh
talking to
yeah,
Jason.
Yeah.
Like he's in full makeup and shit. Like
Yeah.
bro
Well,
doesn't say anything at all.
yeah, it was
yeah.
like super awkward and everything. It's just
Yeah.
like, oh man, it's like super unsettling.
Or like there was
Yeah.
like the boxing promo that they did
Ah,
for Freddy
Oh
versus
yes, I
Jason.
remember
yeah.
that one. They're just facing off too. Yeah, that was hilarious. But
Crazy.
Freddy versus Jason is gonna hold I guess like a tight knit in my heart because that movie was actually a really good fan service for what it was. I mean, people got what they wanted. They wanted the slasher flick. They also wanted the scary flick too, with Freddy going in people's dreams and killing them, but also Jason killing fucking high school students. I mean,
Yeah. That, that kind of like makes me wonder because like I remember like that people like not really liking the movie when it came out, and like that kind of just makes me wonder like what other horror movie characters could have had like a crossover movie like that, because we have characters like Ghostface, we have Chucky, we have fucking Pennywise, and it just makes me wonder. It's like, what if all like we had other movies of that same idea where they just cross over, whether if they're just there to like beat the shit out of each other, or they're just like their plots kind of like converge at some point.
You just pitched the dark universe that they were trying to do.
Yeah,
Like with like the mummy and like they're gonna have like the werewolf and shit like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
It just makes me it just makes me think that like I feel like that could exist today, because people obviously loves these characters, and we really do live in an era where like crossovers are just kind of a thing like that just happen these days lately.
yeah. I mean, I think that's what's going to happen with Predator Badlands actually, since the fact that we have Wayland Yutani mentioned in there.
Hmm.
I think it's going to set up an Alien versus Predator film.
Yeah, it would be dope to see that again, honestly.
Yeah. Let's see that.
Yeah, yeah. And in other directions though, I mean, you have other shit coming out. Stranger Things season 5, sci-fi horror.
Super excited for that. Yeah.
Super excited for it. Super excited for it too. And also Five Nights at Freddy's too. And then Netflix just popped up with Monster at Gene. I think October definitely hit it off this year for sure with a lot of announcements,
Yeah,
and I'm
for
just looking
sure.
forward to a lot more.
Man,
Yeah.
man, what a strong October this year. Like all things considered, when it just comes to just announcing like horror stuff.
Yes,
Yeah.
October is just benching in the backyard.
Right?
Strong.
It's just a buff dude named October. Like he doesn't even know
Holy shit.
he just nobody like he doesn't even know what's going on or whatever. They just go
I would be terrified of a guy named October.
really. What if he's
Yeah.
what if he's just like the nicest guy ever?
I don't know. He just has like a terrifying quality about him.
right. It's just his name is October. He's like super buff and like looks scary, but like he's just he's just like
Nicest guy.
he's just the nicest guy ever. He's a really big fan of Simpsons. He's just like hangs out, watches, is watching Treehouse of Horror.
Honestly, that's a really good special too for Simpsons Treehouse of Horror series.
Yeah, it's
But
super good.
yeah, but I think we're gonna conclude episode 6 now. If you guys really did like this episode, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Obviously, I don't know if we're gonna have socials,
Don't
but
be
if we do,
afraid.
better hit that follow.
Don't be scared.
Exactly. Don't be spooked out. I mean, I know this episode 6 is all about Halloween, but we got to drop the scary news. And, Isaac is in the
If you
safe
hit the
zone.
subscribe
Yeah.
or
Carry
the
it.
like button, you will die in 7 days. That's a fact.
Right. Make sure you
Oh, cool.
subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Otherwise, we won't get that Chipotle deal.
And yes, we'll starve.
And make sure you
yes, we'll
subscribe.
starve. That'll be the real scary part.
Make sure you subscribe, turn on your notifications. Otherwise, I will not be at your house staring into your window at night.
Yeah.
But that concludes episode 6. Your level gang out.
Peace.